Hello everybody, my name is Drew. Welcome back to Agrarian Skies, our wonderful little island paradise in the destroyed remnants of a world. It's hard to think that something so nice could come out of so much death and destruction. That's a really weird way to start this episode, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Welcome back, guys. You guys remember last episode, right? Went into the nether. Bad things happened. So many bad things. We died horribly due to something called hellfish, which, watching the replay, I think those are like, I don't know, what do you call them? Silverfish, but worse. I don't know. They're horrible, but we're back. And check this out. I sat here going a couple stacks of this stuff, and we get nearly two full stacks of crushed coal. Netted us some sulfur. Didn't even need to go into the nether. That was a waste. I'm sad now. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna make some stuff today, guys. Let's check a look. Can you guess what we're building? Maybe. No guesses. Nobody has an answer. Come on. We're gonna build a jetpack so I can fly. Except we still need 2 more compression dynamos, so let's build those. Before I forget. We've made a magma crucible, which is currently chewing on our energized glowstone, and it's going to go in here because we're going to make some stuff. Also, neat little thing that I didn't even realize they were doing with this. When you have a bucket of energized glowstone, when you put it up, it floats up instead of goes down. So the tanks actually fill from the top to the bottom. It's a little things that they do for the attention to detail like that are really, really fun and very, very cool. But we're gonna make a jetpack. That's the goal today. The only thing we need to do is make 2 more compression dynamos. So for do that, can't speak. To do that, we need tin gears, more tin, iron, and a transmission coil. Which I think, no, I don't have any more transmission coils. So we'll make 1 more transmission coil. And how do you make tin gears? That's a really good question. Tin gear is copper with tin. So we'll need 2 pieces of copper. And where is our tin? 8 pieces of that. Alright, so let's go make 2 tin gears. Why you no work? Why are you not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there. 2 tin gears. Transmission coil. And, we need another piece of redstone. And I believe a machine frame, right? Oh, no machine frames. We just need another piece of the tin. Or 3 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And where's your dynamo? Oh, we need 2 of them. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, hold on. Great start to today's episode, guys. 2 more of those. 8 more of those. 3 more for when we got that. 4 of those. And 1 piece of silver. I can count. I swear to God, I can count. Well, the 4. I'm a musician. We only count the 4, folks. Those are the jokes. Keep up with them. Alright, so let's make another. Okay, why you always do that to me? Game. Why you gotta be like that? So we go like this again. And tin gears. Okay, compression dynamo. And go. Beautiful. Okay, 2 compression dynamos. So. We need more electrum. Hold on. Upstairs. I don't know why I always forget that. We need to make 2 of these things, because these are our thrusters. So the first thing we need to make is this guy right here. So let's go ahead and go like Flux Capacitor. Now the Flux Capacitors, I think I explained this before, they are the batteries of thermal expansion. If you've ever played with IC2 or thermal expansion for that matter, you'll be familiar with them. So that just gave us a lead flux capacitor, the lead stone rather. Now this only holds 80 k RF and only inputs, sends at 20, inputs at 80, so it, about the same as a redstone, leadstone energy cell would input and output at, right? It's meant for that tier of power. We are going to make hardened, which goes, oh, why did that not work? What do I need? Tin. Oh, I need an extra piece of, I have tin. Huh, I don't know why that did not, didn't go. And like that. Yeah, there, okay. So we got that guy. Now we have our hardened flux capacitor. Awesome. Let's make our 2. Now we go jetpack. Not J, jet. Now, we want to make this guy. But we're going to need 2 hardened thrusters. Now these hardened thrusters, they use for making jetpacks, convert RF into upward thrust, yada yada yada. We could make them armored. I wonder how we do that. Armored hardened jet. How do we do these though? Well, that's interesting. Bronze. Bronze is better than iron, I'm guessing. Invar. How do we do Invar? Oh, that is interesting. I don't know how to make you. How do I make you? I'm not sure. There's got to be a way to make that though, because if we're going back into the nether at some point, we're going to want that. Don't know about you guys, but alright, items that don't stack. No, I don't need you. No, everything stacks. Well, that's weird. We wanted that there. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing this. Right. I forgot why we were building that in the first place. Okay, tech stuff. Check this out. We're going to need more of these guys, though. So you guys come on out of there. We'll grab, I believe it's tin, right? Wait, how do I make basic ones of you? So this is interesting. This is part of the reason that the mod packs get slowed down. Yeah, no, I want to make you though. Impulse item ducts. How do I make impulse? Yeah. Item duct, which is that? Okay, 10. That's what I thought. So I have a piece of lead, 2 tin, right? And then they go like this. Item ducts. Okay, so we're gonna go over to our guy here. Now watch this. You put them in there, it gets filled, quote unquote, with energized glowstone, empowering them, and now items will move extremely quickly through these. I'm actually going to disassemble our entire network of piping over by the other stuff there and refill them, making them into impulse item ducts, because they'll be that much faster. And it might fix the issue with backlog. I don't even know if it will or not. Okay, well, let's just build this guy manually. I know it says 4 there. Bear with me. You go like that, and then you go like this. No. How did I make you? Oh, Invar. Invar. We forgot the Invar. Let's take the whole stack there. Nothing succeeds like success, or overachievement, or something. There's a word ahead for that. All right, there we go. Aha! 2 leadstone. There we go. Now, these will go here. And that guy goes like that. And that will be the shape we use to make this guy. All our stuff. Yes, we do. I can take all those back. Alrighty, let's go. They go on the bottom. These guys go up the sides. You go like that. And then you go up top. Yes, hardened jetpack. Oh, yes, baby. That's so cool. Okay, now we go over to our energetic infuser here, which I talked about last time, and we put it in right there. Now check it out. He's going to charge really, really quickly. He's going to drain this internal buffer, because this guy holds quite a bit of power, actually. Now, I could make another... I get rid of there. Another one. But if I press F, you see there in the corner, jetpack enabled, and zoom, baby. So now see how I fall rapidly to the ground? That's bad. However, there is a... Nope, that's not the right key. Nope, that's not the right key either. See? Ah, there we go. Hover mode. Yeah. This lets you sort of hover. Now, this behaves in a very similar fashion to the jetpack from, I'll think of the mod, Industrial Craft. If you guys have seen my Feed the Beast series, you'll know that the electric jetpack is really, really cool, but it has no real hover mode. The hover mode just means you fall slower and won't immediately die. Now, the cool thing with simply jetpacks, which is this mod, the higher up the tier you go, A, the more power your jetpack can hold, and B, the cooler part as far as I'm concerned, the higher up the tier, the longer you can hover for. Alright? So that means when you're hovering up really high, you can actually hover. Like, I don't just, like, when I go up here, like, if I say we're working on a platform, right? We're working on this guy. Like, see how we fall? We can do our thing, but I constantly have to be tapping spacebar to be doing stuff. With the highest here, with that resonant pack, you don't need to worry. Alright? There's no worry at all. You pretty much hover indefinitely. Now, that's not to say you don't ever not have to hit spacebar to come back up. It's just you fall so very, very slowly that it's pretty much irrelevant. How cool is that? We have the power of flight. Power of flight. Now, I almost want to go back into the nether. Almost. Oh, hello, nasty things in here. Come get me. You can't. So, this would let us go into the nether, but we're not going to go into the nether. Because we have no need to go into the nether. What we do need is to do some quests. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging around and see what needs to be done, and we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we're going to do a little bit of work on some quests here. And the first thing we need is this guy. Now this is the Induction Smelter. The Induction Smelter is Thermal Expansion's version of an alloy creator, smelter, maker, whatever you want to call it. You basically put two elements in, two items, whatever you need, combines them together into one thing. So let's go and grab that. Just to highlight, bucket, machine frame like everything, Invar, reception coil is standard and copper, Induction Smelter. Now let's go plunk this guy down. Ooh, whoop, right here. So he's going to get all powered up, and you'll see that there's a variety of different options for interface. Excuse me. Oh man, my allergies are killing me today. Alrighty. This is probably one of the more complicated interfaces just in terms of routing options. Like every other thermal expansion machine, you can input and output from every face of the machine, but because of the number of inputs, outputs on this machine, it looks kind of scary, but relax. This allows for a lot of automation, right? Being able to specifically input and output from each side. Green and purple, output, right? Like you can actually really manipulate how this guy inputs and outputs, which is very, very cool. We need to make hardened glass. And now those who are observant in my inventory will notice pulverized obsidian and lead ingots. Now, let's go ahead and put some pulverized obsidian and some lead ingots and see what happens. You'll notice that the Induction Smelter starts to work immediately, and out pops two pieces of what is known as hardened glass. Now, hardened glass is very important. You need it for a lot of the top tier items found in thermal expansion. Let's just take a look at, say, redstone energy frame. Well, let's go the empty frame. You'll notice that to make a redstone energy frame, you need electrum, hardened glass, and diamonds. Now, that's not terribly hard to get. It does take a bit of resources, as you've seen with just getting up to this point. We could have rushed this and been like this on the very first day, but, you know, whatever. Then you fill this guy using destabilized redstone. Now, what we are after is, in fact, redstone energy conduits, which are actually made by taking a redstone energy conduit that are empty, of course, and then making them filled with the other stuff. Now, we need to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of, let's see here, 4 of those, and then we'll just grab like 12. Yeah, whatever. Not more than what I needed, but that's okay. We'll stuff this guy like that. 6. 3. Okay, 36. Now let's fill these guys up because I'm going to put some redstone in the magma crucible here. And I want it to actually work. So let's grab a stack of redstone. And we're going to make ourselves... So while that guy is emptying out. Now, I do need to replace all those at some point. I may not, to be perfectly honest. I may keep it as its slow, terrible self. Because of one simple fact. Once we have applied energistics going, that's going to replace a lot of our piping. I've really gotten into using applied energistics as a alternative to pipes. I feel like piping can get really laggy, and that can be a source of backlog. If we eliminate 90% of the transfer time for the stuff, then we shouldn't have a problem, right? Because it'll instantaneously go from the output chest into wherever it needs to go. And provided that can still keep up with the process, then we're good. Alrighty, so let's go back over here. Now you can see this is filling up with our destabilized redstone. Wow, we still have more of that to make, eh? Jeez, okay. How is our hardened glass going? Now, you see that? It requires 4 of each of these. So let's pop another one of these guys on there. Every 8 pieces of pulverized obsidian takes away 1 induction, or 1 leadstone ingot. Man, I can't speak today. So... It's a weird ratio, 8 to 1, but it works out just fine because each piece of obsidian gives 4 crushed, right? So that's a really easy way to do that. And then that guy's there. This guy we need to take care of. So let's go. Now I could just output this guy into a tank, and that's actually not a terrible idea. Kenny Loggins, new tech stuff, tank. That's interesting. I wonder if this will work. How much do we have in here? 7. So I wonder if this will actually work if I fluid transpose. No, it does not. I bet you if I went and grabbed our portable tank, it would work. Which I'm just going to break the sludge. Thank you. Alright, so let's go. Mariculture tanks. We'll just put 2 mariculture tanks side by side for the sludge there. Even though there's no thing there anymore. We do need to do that with the farms at some point, but I'm not concerned. So these last 8 should get taken up by that stack. Now, will you fill that? You do. Excellent. So that'll fill that out there with energized glowstone, which also makes a really unique lighting source. It still gives off light. You can also use it in a variety of different ways, but we're not going to get into that today. Look at that guy go. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. Energized glowstone. Now that guy's going to go in there. We need to make energy conduits. So let's go ahead. Now, the energy conduits, I believe in this mod pack, are our top tier of power sources. I don't think... See, notice how that filled up from the bottom? I don't think we have any other options for anything higher. We don't have Ender IO, which I know for a fact if you have the top tier of Ender IO power cabling, it does output more. And I think, off the top of my head, energy transfer nodes from extra utilities transfer more. But this still takes 10,000 RF. Like, this can still transport a lot of power, and that's really more power than we need to worry about moving at this point in time, so whatever. Alright. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Learning Skyblock. Open. Now this should be good. Now, we can claim a reward. What do we want to use? That's a good question. We have the culinary generator. No, not really. Heated redstone. That's interesting. High temperature furnace. I'm going to go with the high temperature furnace because I don't know what that does. Heated redstone, all that does is take the liquid redstone out of a magma crucible and make power out of it. Oh, okay. Feel my power. Oh my god. Unlocks 4 more quests elsewhere. Interesting. 1 resonant flux capacitor. Oh, dude, it gives us an endothermic pump, a potion, a full redstone energy cell, and a quarter of a heart. Ooh, that's really good. What do we get? What is this guy? A grater. Okay. I wonder what you do. Okay, let's toss you into the danger zone chest. Alright. Grater reward bag. I hope you're good. Oh, you are good. What are you? Oh, magic wood and an enchantment table. Actually, that's really useful. Let's take a look at the magic wood real quick. Magic wood is part of extra utilities. Made for ender cores, filing cabinets, which we don't really need, And one of my personal favorite things, the golden bag of holding. Now, reincarnation, if I remember that right, means when I die, that stays with me. Everything in that golden bag, it stays on you as far as at least I think that's what that means. But, oh, awesome. Magical wood. That's actually really good to have. I'll put you in the magic stuff. Now, high temperature furnace. What do you do? What do I need to put in you? No, can I break you? I can break you. What do you do? High temperature. No. How do you spell you? I'm trying to gauge. What did I say? Oh, there we go. High temperature furnace generator. Okay, what do you do? Generates RF using a regular furnace fuel. A very inefficient generator with an initially low energy output, but as internal temperature rises. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. So the more I put in, like, let's put you down there. Grab a stack of coal. So let's put a stack of coal in here and see what happens, just for giggles. So you can see it outputs. Oh, okay, so it's outputting 43 per tick, with only 2 minutes per piece of fuel. But I'm guessing if I put like lava or something in it, it would go a lot higher. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with you. That's interesting. I don't think I'm ever gonna use you because we've got lava power and have more power than we know what to do with right now. So, thanks for that. The enchantment table can go under magic stuff because we don't really need you right now. You can go there and there. So these power conduits are really great. They're even better than these guys, right? These guys, remember, they only do 1,000 RF per tick, which for our purposes is great because we're really only outputting at 400 RF per tick from our hardened energy cell over there. But if we get that redstone energy cell by doing a resonant cell, which I kind of want to make now. Let's see. You can go and tech stuff there. I'm going to pause the video right here, guys, and I'm going to see what it takes to make that resonant ender flux capacitor. I'll be right back. Hey guys, so as it turns out, it's actually not as bad as I thought in order to get to where we can make a resonant flux capacitor. I actually thought this was going to be a lot harder. To get this guy, it is a bit of work, but once we're set up with the machines that we currently possess, really easy. So I've already went ahead and I've got to the stage where all we got to do is click yes to get our redstone flux capacitor rather, which is just hardened, surrounded by these items, electrum and whatnot. So we got that guy. Now's the fun part. Alrighty, we need pyrotheum dust and Enderium ingots. Now these are some really interesting items. Pyrotheum dust is actually not too terrible to get. It is just some sulfur, some copper, some coal, redstone, and blaze powder. Gives you 2 of them. Really not bad at all. Enderium is, I thought it was going to be a real big challenge in this one. It's really not. To get an Enderium ingot, you need pyrotheum, which is what we're going to use our other pyrotheum dust to get the 2 ingots, and we need 2 Enderium blend. Now this you get with 3 pulverized tin, a shiny metal, and a redstone, a resonant ender bucket. That's what I want. So that's how you get it. Conveniently, I have what we need in my inventory. So let's go a resonant ender, which you melt down the ender pearls for that, by the way. Super simple. For those, we need 1 of those. Let's go over to our induction smelter. Oops, that one. Ooh, yeah, 6 more hardened glass. Perfect. We'll take our pyrotheum dust and 2 of those, and in short order, that will give us 2 Enderium ingots. Now, this is a lot simpler in this mod pack than it was in Feed the Beast, and that is largely due to GregTech and IC2. They really amp up the way the tiers go in terms of production, and that's really not their fault. They really aim on doing a lot of... What did it say there? God, I thought it said something else. They really aim on having a lot of late game stuff and adding a little bit more of production and desire to the game, right? Because you need to actually have to put effort into it or whatever. Resonant flux capacitor. Who's bad? We bad. That's actually not terrible to get. I have to give it up. Fine, manual submit. We've got the power. Goodbye, resin. That sucks. Oh, well, whatever. So we get all this stuff. I really don't want any of these generators because we've got enough. So I'll take the reward bag, and I hope it's going to be something good. I do like the fact that we have a redstone energy cell now. That is extremely useful. I'm just going to shuffle him, like, I don't know, here, I guess, for now. He's really not going to do anything, but look at that. In and out, you can maximum of, I believe, 2,000 RF per tick. So 2,000 RF in and out of this guy at any given time holds a ton of power. So, really cool. And we have an endothermic pump, and these are great for low lag lava from the nether, but we really don't care. Let's grab, what is this guy, by the way? Potion of, oh, another potion of flight. Oh, epic. Ooh, and an epic bag. Hoping please be good. Natural gas. Are you kidding me? I already have a oh, you stupid. Thanks for nothing. That is a shitty reward game. For an epic loot bag, I already have natural gas. In one of these chests. I seriously already have a stack of natural gas somewhere. I don't know what to do with it, but I have it. Thanks for nothing, game. That's awful. Well, we did that. I think the way we're going to end today's episode up is I'm going to make a bunch of machines, and we're going to complete another quest. I think that sounds like a great way to end today's episode. And then I think the plan for next episode will be to aggressively fix our tree farm situation and make some automated tree farms for rubber and regular wood. Just because, well, you can never have too much, right? You need more. We need more. So I'm going to quickly grab the materials we need to make these machines, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we're back, and I've already started working here. The first thing I made was the cyclic assembler, which is just for automation purposes. You put a recipe in, and you put it as a blueprint, and then whenever it gets the materials for that blueprint, it'll automatically make the item. Right? Really, really good for doing automation. If you need to do like a lot of tasks, we'll probably end up using them for a few different things when it comes to what I know is going to be some of the, what do you call them, production tasks that we're going to need to do. The next item on our list to knock off this quest is the nullifier. The nullifier, of course, doesn't work because of that. I believe we got to go there, and then what else do we need? Tin and iron, right? So the nullifier, you put items in, it deletes it. It works like the trash can does from extra utilities, except for it, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it because you can't shift click stuff into it. I mean, it's still useful. It's just not my favorite thing to use. So we'll toss him down there. And then the last thing we need to make is probably one of the neater things in terms of making a ton of stuff, the sawmill. So the sawmill is made with an Invar axe, a machine frame, and then I believe it's like that. Oh no, we just need to make one more thing after this. What else do we need? Oh no, wood. So those go there. Go there. You wood. Where is our input? Like so. Sawmill. Now the sawmill is really awesome. Excuse me. Take any raw wood, put it in it. And rather than getting 4, you get like 6, right? You're basically, it's free wood. It's insane. It's insanely good. And the last thing is something that I'm not even familiar with in terms of usage, and that is the machinist workbench. This one is unknown to me. I actually have no idea what this guy is going to be like. So let's put the power there. I'm assuming it's a new type of workbench. And I would probably be right, so let's plunk this guy down. Oh, right here. Yeah. Oh, okay, I get you. It is another type of, I gotcha. It's another type of automation, right? Put the blueprints in there, and then it does stuff, right? A crafting recipe may be written to or read from a schematic, stores its content securely, right? So it's sort of like the crafting station with the bench, but rather than needing to keep putting stuff in, it just automatically writes from a schematic and just click on it and it goes, right? Very, very neat. That's a really cool object, actually. All right, so that should pretty much do all the items we need. Oh no, stored energy. Oh, okay. So we're still going to need to do those. Darn it. Oh, Tesseract. Oh my. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll work on that another day, but we have all of the basic machines for thermal expansion now. And I really do want to take a crack at doing this steel-powered flight. I keep ignoring this quest line. But this one looks like it would be pretty much a no-brainer to complete in terms of just getting the items together and making it, and, well, having an Enderium jetpack would be really, really nice. I mean, we have this jetpack now, but having the top tier one would be great. But anyway, I want to do a little work off camera between this episode and next to try and get all of these cleared up. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. And we're going to be working on a tree farm. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. Love it when you guys do that for me. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Have yourselves a great day, guys. Bye-bye!